Now yield 3 minutes to the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Castro.
Gentleman is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Chairman. This impeachment against Secretary Mayorkas is a sham. The process was a sham. The charges are a sham. And you might wonder, if that's the case, then why go through all of this trouble? Well, last November, a colleague of mine from the state of Texas stood up in this chamber and asked for one meaningful accomplishment that the Republican Congress has accomplished this session. The answer was nothing. That colleague was not a Democrat on this side of the aisle, but a Republican. A Republican who asked the question whether somebody could name one meaningful accomplishment. So the answer to my question, why does this happen, when you have no record of accomplishment to run on, nothing on education, nothing on health care, nothing about creating jobs, nothing on the environment, nothing about keeping people safe, this is what you do. You put on a circus. And that's why we're here today. If we need an example, let's look to the last few days. For years, Republicans have used immigrants as political scarecrows, using them like scarecrows to put up in the face of Americans and scare Americans that every single one of these people, including the 6-year-old children, is coming to harm you and hurt you. And because they have no positive policy solutions, man, they sell that really hard. You hear it on every radio interview, every television interview. You hear it from the people in here. You hear it on television, on Fox News, every single place. They use these people to scare Americans. That's how they want to win. And that's why we're here. Because there's nothing else left. And on the border,
Gentleman,
I would ask for
Additional 30 seconds.
Gentleman recognized for additional 30 seconds.
They have claimed that we need to secure the border. But even when President Biden made the comment that he would be willing to shut down the border because it's overwhelmed, the Republican speaker says that that proposal that would allow for it, what they've been asking for supposedly for years, they say it's dead on arrival. They're not going to do it. This is a show trial. It's a sham. I yield back, Speaker.
Gentleman yields back. Gentleman from Mississippi.